Get in! The Reds have done it again. 33 games unbeaten now, top of the league, 11 points clear of Leicester, 14 points clear of Manchester City, and that second half was as dominant as you can have, really. Liverpool absolutely managed the game from start to finish. They don't have a shot second half. Liverpool are brilliant. Liverpool aren't. I mean, I say they're brilliant. It was weird, wasn't it, first half? Because we were sort of watching it going like, there's not much pace about this. There's not much sort of, tenacity. But it was almost like that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to manage it this way because of all the games that they're playing. And they comfortably won it 3-0. And it's everything you wanted.
I think we're a little bit used to Liverpool being a bit shite for 20 minutes away from home, and it looked a bit shite. And we were watching on telly. So the camera angles was weird. You couldn't see where the breakthrough was coming from. You saw lads who were new to the team. Keita didn't get his sea legs in the early phase of the game. The Ox wasn't quite getting into it. Firmino was another conversation, so it wasn't right in the early period. Salah was doing back heels, no-look back heels that were going to no one. For 25, 30 minutes, you didn't see it happening. I was going, oh, for fuck's sake, another last 5-minute jobby. I didn't see a cruise the way it ended up being.
Bev delivery, live from Polydor on
You're on camera of the lovely Ben.
What the fucking
Small wine for me, Ben. Cheers.
It was sound, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was sound. I mean, basically, Liverpool knocking it round, Bournemouth aren't causing us any problems, and then we pull a couple of great goals out of the locker.
Yeah, and I think we're used to seeing Bournemouth play a bit more expansive than they did today. I thought today, that immediately within the first few minutes, they sat back. They had pretty much every man behind the ball, and it is hard to break down. And look, someone like Keita comes into the team, and you're immediately tasked with trying to break down two banks of four, and their wing is tucked in. And it's not easy. I'm not sure what we quite expect from players like that when they're out for a long time and they come in. But he showed everything that you'd want from someone who's been out injured. The hardest thing to do is score that goal and play the balls down to Salah that he did 2 or 3 times. The fact that he's still got that shows that there's no doubting.
Was brilliant, wasn't it?
Exactly. There's no doubting the quality. It's all there. And I think the easy bit is getting the rest of the game back. He was a couple of times a little bit slushy. I like slushy. Sloppy in possession.
I like slushy, yeah.
Slushy in possession,
from
yeah.
Liverpool it was.
Well, yeah, facing his own goal twice, he gets caught. But rusty players do that. I mean,
Exactly.
Lallana had a good game against Everton in the week, but he gets badly caught first half, doesn't he? In exactly the same way Keita gets caught. Early doors Fabinho in that beginning of last season gets caught like that all the time. I think rusty players do.
Yeah.
But facing their goal, which he was 90% of the game, I thought he was sensational is a bit strong, but he put 3 or 4 really, really high quality balls through, and I think 2 of them were assists, were they? 1 or 2? Don't know.
Definitely one. Definitely one for Mo.
One was an assist, and one was his own goal, actually.
Yeah.
I think he sort of semi-assist his own goal. You've
Mo
got
backhills it for him, doesn't he? They set each other up.
I think Klopp would chalk that up as a good comeback game from Keita. You can see why he hasn't just thrown Keita in.
Yeah.
Because you go, hang on, there's some big games we've had here. You don't want the potential liability situation which he gives you as a rusty player. I think 5-6 games in, I don't think he's going to be doing that. But you can see why he hasn't just been chucked into the fray so far.
But what is good about it, Fuad, is it's another game and another win where we can say we really do need to trust this squad now. Not just the first team, the squad, because you got no Wijnaldum today, who we know the manager loves and who more often than not plays. We've got no Mane today, who the manager loves and more often than not plays. And yet, it didn't really make a difference. We've comfortably won. We've scored 3 goals. We could have scored more. As I said, utterly dominant second half. Just keeping it, not wasting any energy. We've got Salzburg on Tuesday. I mean, I'd imagine that the coaching staff are absolutely delighted with that because they haven't absolutely run their arses off. They haven't made any mistakes, and we've kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, exactly. I think. Going back to Wednesday, I think that's a huge moment. I think for this team now going forward because it's shown a few things. It's shown that you can take out the first team players that we've been going on about, rightly so because they are world class and almost irreplaceable. But what Klopp's done is he's shown those first team players that look, I can make changes and we can still win games comfortably. And he's also shown that to players who didn't play like Keita, like a couple others that, look, you can go into this side and there's an opportunity for you to make a real impact. And look, if the squad is going to look like this going into this period we have now, that's everything you want as a manager.